All right, what is up, guys, and welcome back to the Lightforce podcast, episode number 20. It is our highly anticipated Christmas edition of the podcast. Very excited. I am Noah. This is Laney, as always. How we doing on the last episode before Christmas?
Oh, I am doing fantastic. I think that this is going to be a peak Christmas episode. It's our first ever Christmas episode. We
Sure,
have like
absolutely.
all the holiday vibes going in here right now. You've got the lights behind you, you've got a snowman back there. You've even got like
Yeah.
Santa hats on your Rey Mysterio thing back there.
I
That's
put a
cool.
Santa hat that didn't fit my head on that Rey Mysterio mask back there. Took my stocking out of my bedroom that I just use for decoration. I don't actually use
Yeah.
it like to put anything in. Put it back there. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
I got my Christmas tree with no decorations on it because all the ornaments will be going on during my subathon this weekend. And
Mmm.
we've got our shirts. I'm wearing an ugly Christmas sweater. It says fleece, Navidad, and I think it's very funny. All my Hispanic people will also think it's funny. But I love sheepies, and it's woolly right here. Yeah.
Looks like something that would make me sweat. And I got a nice Griswold Family Christmas t-shirt on. Love it. Christmas Vacation, great movie, as we're going to talk
Yeah.
about.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, guys, so it is the Life Force Podcast, episode 20, Christmas edition. We are going to be doing an entire 16 movie Christmas tournament bracket today, and we are going to finally decide what we believe is the greatest Christmas movie of all time. But before we get into that, be sure to go follow the Life Force Podcast on all social medias, TikTok, Instagram, and Threads. And if you're watching here on YouTube, be sure to drop a like, hype us up, and subscribe. If you're listening on Apple and Spotify, be sure to drop a follow, a rating, all that good stuff. But before we get into the tournament bracket here, any non-Christmas movies that like people always watch during Christmas time, but they're really not Christmas movies that like deserve like a shout out here? You know what I mean?
Everyone always talks about Die Hard, but I haven't seen Die Hard, so I can't
Never
really
seen.
attest to that. Yeah.
That's
But
always the one.
it is always the one. And everyone always talks about it. But I'm like, I've never seen it. I'm probably never going to see it. Sorry. But for me, it's always Iron Man 3. Iron Man 3 is always a staple that I have to watch during
True.
Christmas time. I am an Iron Man girl, but it's literally also surrounded by Christmas. I mean, Tony is like, got her the big bunny for Christmas. He buys Harvey, is it Harley? Harley, the little boy, all those toys for Christmas, and he blows up all the suits for Pepper. It's a very Christmas centered
Very
movie.
Christmas movie. A
I
lot of
recently,
snow.
it's not a movie, but I posted about how it's time to rewatch the Hawkeye series because it has the ultimate Christmas vibes in that show.
Mm.
Already did
Okay.
that. It's so
Okay.
good. It's so good.
You watch the whole series or just like an episode?
Yeah, but
or
I
two?
started it like forever ago.
Ah, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, there's not like a lot of things I've popped in my head, especially stuff that I've seen. Like you said,
Mhm.
Die Hard, but like people talk about that every year. Like, is it a Christmas movie? Is it not? Literally, never seen it. Could not care less. So I
Oh,
don't know.
Narnia. Narnia is another one. Santa
Is
Claus
it?
is
I don't.
literally in it, and I'm like, I mean, it's snowing the whole time. Santa's in it. He
Honorary
gives them
mention.
presents. I think it's a great winter movie. Whether it's a Christmas movie or not, I don't know. I always watch it during this
I
time.
don't know. I did
But
see it back in the day. Like, when did it come out? Like early 2000s? Am I thinking of
mhm,
the right movie? Yeah, I saw it back then, but I
I'm
haven't
pretty
watched
sure
it
it
in a
came out in
long
'05.
time.
I think '05 was like a peak year for movies.
It was a peak. Yeah, I would say so. I mean,
Revenge of the Sith.
right back there, Revenge of the Sith.
hmm
What else
There were
came out in
some others.
2005?
I don't remember. There's a lot of good movies came out in 2005. I think that the first Parts of the Caribbean came out in 2005. I think that's another one that I'm thinking of.
One of those came out in
hmm
2005.
hmm
Yeah, good for us to shout out the year 2005 than not remember anything that actually
I
happened
know.
in 2005.
It's like
But
just Revenge of the Sith.
it's like it
No,
was a
there's
good year,
more. I know there's
especially in
more.
May. Or yeah, that's when it came out, right? Revenge of the
Um,
Sith.
and like another thing that I wanted to mention, I know a lot of you listeners are probably Harry Potter fans. That does not include Noah and I. So whenever we
Mm,
don't mention Harry Potter during the holidays, a lot of people watch Harry Potter during the holidays and consider that whole franchise to be very Christmassy and wintry
I
and
could see
stuff.
it.
We don't talk about it because we're not
I
like
mean,
Potterheads like that.
no,
I've
I
seen
did.
all of them, but I'm not a Potterhead. I'm really not.
I saw the first one, same thing, like back around whenever the hell they started coming out. I mean, maybe it
hmm
wasn't when it came out. I don't know. But I'm not a Harry Potter guy. I did just turn on the Fortnite Winterfest about an hour ago just to check it out, and there is some Harry Potter stuff in the village or whatever. So I guess it's gonna be a part of the
I think it is, yeah.
Winterfest.
It is, because
So
my friend Maya's been really excited about it. I'm sorry, I had to look this up because I was like, I know there's one movie that I'm missing in 2005. It's Return of the King. Lord of the Rings, Return of the King,
oh,
released in
okay.
2005. That's
Lord of
like
the
one of
Rings
the
did us
key
very good on social media this
Some of
week.
you might be listening to us for the first time this week because we kind of had our first clip do pretty well. I'm not going to say viral, but it did very, very well on both TikTok and Instagram. And
Yeah.
some of you may be listening to us for the first time that came from that clip. Hello, welcome in. We love to have you here. I love Lord of the Rings. Noah is going to watch Lord
Evidently,
of the
I'm
Rings.
a Lord of the Rings hater. Everyone thinks I like X-Men 97 better than this trilogy of movies now.
I know.
I'm like, oh my gosh, I hate social media sometimes.
It's so crazy because I don't even think about the possibilities of how people will take some of these clips the wrong way, like out of context. Like every clip is obviously out of context. It's a 30-second or a minute long clip out of an hour long episode. But in that clip, because we always watch the clips together before we post them, in that clip, I was like, there's nothing controversial about that. It's almost a universal opinion to everyone except the people that haven't seen Lord of the Rings that it is the greatest trilogy of all time. And then people come in and just start slamming Noah for even asking me if I like it more than X-Men.
I didn't even
97.
disagree, but and we literally stated later in the video, oh, you're just acknowledging that you think those movies are the best, but you're a bigger Marvel and Star Wars fan.
Right.
And that's the whole reason I'm asking her about whatever she said. Oh my god, you know what? It was time the comments dogged on something I said because she's got dogged on 4 times last time something got taken out of context. So I guess it was my turn, but I'm just reading some of these comments and I'm like, I can't with people. I expect nothing less. I posted a Supergirl clip where we literally stated that James Gunn is not directing Supergirl, and the first comment was you guys know James Gunn's not directing and writing Supergirl, right? I was like, I just said it. Watch the clip.
First thing you said, yeah. It's so funny, but it's great for us because people go out of their way to comment things like that. So, but you're one of the people that loved that clip and came in to listen to us for the first time. We're so grateful to have you here.
Absolutely.
It's always nice to see that our clips and posts on other social platforms are paying off and bringing you in here because we have a great community. We have a great Discord channel that you should absolutely join. And we're so happy to have you here. We have a lot of fun discussions. And as opposed to what you may believe after seeing the clips of us online, we're not a hot take, controversial kind of podcast.
No, and I guess that's why that clip went viral. Because it was hot take.
And everyone was mad at me because they're like, oh, stop trying to be different. This is not a hot take. And I'm like, dude, I'm not.
Dude, I literally made that clip on Tuesday morning and it went up at 2 hours later. It took me 20 minutes to make this clip. No thought went into it. No. And then just to see how people run with stuff is hilarious. It doesn't surprise me.
I know it's not a hot take. It's not supposed to be a hot take. But yeah, we're a very chill podcast, I feel like most of the time. We have our moments and stuff. And I have had controversial takes, I guess, already in our short lifespan.
Spider-Man and Rivals. The Batman.
Yeah. The Batman, that was
probably gonna have another one today.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we are kind of a controversial, kind of hot take podcast. I don't know. I feel like we're very chill.
Yeah, we're
most of the time.
Chill vibes around here, and it's the holiday season, guys. So we did state earlier, this is our last episode before Christmas because Christmas is what, next Thursday?
Yeah.
I just want to double check. Yeah, next Thursday. So, quick little note for everybody who listens to the podcast on a weekly basis. Next week's episode will not go out on Friday. We are actually going to post it on Saturday because the next 3 episodes of Stranger Things come out on Christmas. So between Christmas night and Friday, that'll give us enough time to watch them, come on here, do the podcast sometime on Friday, and then next week's podcast, episode 21, we're going to post it next Saturday. So I just wanted to let everybody know that next week's going to be a little bit of an odd week because Stranger Things is coming out, and why would we wait? We actually have to get that episode up because then the week after is the finale. So
yeah.
It's going to be a big week, and maybe the week after is going to be a little bit of an odd week upload-wise too, but we'll talk about that when we get there. But I figured later on we can kind of hit a couple Discord questions and talk about some Christmas memories and stuff when we go to wrap up this episode. But shall we get in to the Christmas movie tournament bracket?
I think so. Or do you think we should kind of discuss some things surrounding Doomsday before we get started,
Oh,
or maybe later?
we can put Christmas off to the side for a second. I have been all over the internet this week, and
Yeah.
there's certain stuff we won't touch on because it is too rumored, but we did get confirmed stuff this week that I guess we were already talking about in a sense.
Mhm.
But yeah, absolutely, we could talk about some Doomsday stuff.
Okay.
If you
Like,
wanna,
we're not going to talk about Spider-Man Brand New Day because, as far as Noah and I go, neither of us really necessarily love watching trailers before movies come out. Obviously, for the sake of this podcast, we're going to have to watch trailers. But leaking trailers and trailers that may not even be real with AI, you just have no idea what's real and what isn't. And whether the MCU and Kevin Feige are purposefully leaking these trailers or not, I
would
have
not
no
surprise me.
idea. It wouldn't surprise me. I
We
have
don't
no
know, but I'm
idea.
just saying, yeah, it wouldn't surprise
Right,
me.
we're not going to touch on that really. So we're not going to talk about the leaked Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer. Neither of us have seen it. I haven't heard anyone talk about it. I'm just avoiding that at all costs right now until we actually get a confirmed trailer.
Uh-huh.
But we both have seen the leaked
Well,
trailer.
listen, it's
for
in
Doomsday.
theaters now, so
It's
people can
now in
talk about it.
theaters as of today when we
Yeah.
record this because the Avatar movie came out today. The Steve Rogers trailer is confirmed to be real, and
100%.
we have seen really just screen grabs. We haven't actually seen the trailer ourselves, but we've seen like those
Well, I
grainy
saw it.
pictures of it. You saw it? I still haven't. I haven't.
It was on Twitter before like people
Okay.
started like it started
I'm
getting
not
pulled
on
off.
Twitter. Yeah, I'm not
Well,
on
yeah.
Twitter, but
It's
yeah,
on all the sweaty platforms like Twitter and what's the
Yeah.
other one? Reddit. I don't use
Reddit,
Reddit.
yeah. And I haven't gone like looking for it because I don't really necessarily want to see it like see someone record it on their phone or anything like that.
Yeah.
So, but we know that Steve Rogers is going to be returning in some way, shape, or form in Avengers Doomsday. We see him writing his. If you don't want to know any of this, please skip. This is going to be a spoiler for.
Skip, but also remember, it's a year till Doomsday comes out. You're probably gonna get spoiled, whether it's here or like or somewhere else. So
exactly, yeah. So this is your one chance if you want to skip like I don't know somewhere ahead of
5
this.
minutes.
Yeah, maybe you can. But in this leaked trailer of Steve Rogers, we see him riding his motorcycle. We see him pull up to the house that we see him and Peggy in at the end of Avengers Endgame. And he puts down the Endgame suit and he's also holding his newborn child. So, and that's like the extent of the clip. It's a very short trailer. And then there's like a countdown to Doomsday, which they also posted a countdown to Doomsday today on the official Marvel account, which is literally a year exactly away from today, which is exciting. But there's a lot of controversy surrounding the confirmation that Steve Rogers is returning in Doomsday. A lot of people are mad about it. And I think that's so interesting because this isn't a rumor. This isn't a new concept. This has been rumored like for a while now. You and I have talked about Steve Rogers returning multiple times, and we've even entertained the concept of Doom going back and having some kind of interaction with Steve Rogers because Steve did this thing with the timeline that I don't remember the exact terminology of it, and timeline incursions by staying in the past. And this, like, we've known that this could be a possible plot point for Doomsday because as of right now, we know nothing about the plot for Doomsday. So that would be an easy way to bring Doom back or bring Doom into it and kind of pick up where we left off with that. Because, I mean, I don't know. I don't see them bringing Doom in with any kind of motive other than dealing with the incursion that Steve created. So I think it's very interesting that people are so shocked by this, but also upset by this.
I think, and we could save some of the more in-depth, like what's the story of Doomsday going to be for a future episode. I think a lot of people are guessing they might do like an actual trailer in maybe February. So and that's just rumor, but maybe around there we'll talk more about like Doomsday and what we think is going to be the story for Doomsday and Doom's motive and all that stuff. But Steve coming back, let's just get here first. One, I'm extremely excited. Steve and Hugh are my favorite. Chris Evans and Hugh Jackman are my two favorite guys in Marvel. I love those two characters, so I'm pumped to see Chris Evans, Steve Rogers, Captain America back on the big screen 1 year from the night we are filming this. Literally next year, well, maybe the 17th, because there's always, the night before, whatever.
Right. Yeah.
1 year from now, we're going to be sitting in a movie theater watching Avengers Doomsday and probably losing our mind. Very
Yeah.
excited. And listen, to your point, a lot of people, I don't even want to say a lot of people. I think that it is always a loud minority in certain
Yeah.
cases.
Yeah.
And I think there is a crowd out there who for years wanted all new, all different Marvel. They wanted to move past your Steve Rogers and your Tony Stark and, you know, all your other characters that brought Marvel to the dance all the way up until Endgame. But at some point, and this is literally like how I feel about like John Cena and Gunther on Saturday night. At some
Yeah.
point, you have to put feelings and heart aside and just look at the facts. A little bit different with the wrestling thing, but in terms of Marvel, Phase 4 and 5 did not work out. There's glimmers of hope here, and oh, you know what? Yeah, I actually did like that movie, and somebody might like a Hawkeye show or this, that, and the other. But it's no secret that Marvel had a fall off. They
They've given
just
us
did.
just about like just as much bad as they've given us good since Endgame.
Yeah, so
You know.
and it's not, in my opinion, this is not something with Doomsday, with RDJ coming back and Chris Evans coming back. This is not a break glass in case of emergency situation. This is something that was deeply thought about and cooked up. This is not somehow Palpatine returned. Like, this is Marvel actually cooking, in my opinion. We are like, and they're looking at Doomsday and Secret Wars not only to wrap up, you know, Phase 4, 5, and 6, but also as a new entrant to what's coming next. I understand people might be, oh, well, we want Sam Wilson as Cap, and we want to see more of all these new characters that we've seen over the last 2 phases. And I get it. Maybe you just got into Marvel during the last couple of years. You want those characters front and center. But again, this is where you just have to, I think, put feelings aside and go, this is Marvel, this isn't working. So what are you going to do when something's not working? You got to fix it. And they're not fixing it again with a break glass in case of emergency. Let's just bring all the old toys back and write something new. They're going, well, let's write a story. And hey, you know what? While we were thinking about this story, we actually do have reason to bring all these characters back. So not only can we get the attention back, not only can we write a good story, it's just, I'm sorry. I understand some people may have their feelings hurt, but this is Marvel cooking. This is Marvel cooking.
What I have said in response to some comments that I have received on posts that I've made, because obviously I've been making posts on my social media about the news that Steve Rogers is returning. 2 things can be true at the same time. And I think this is always something that people tend to forget, because I think people always, they take one extreme and they think that because Steve Rogers is coming back, that means that Sam Wilson is no longer going to be treated as Captain America. He's going to be pushed to the sideline, and now Captain America is going to be the main character in Avengers Doomsday. All of the reports that we have received that say that Captain America / Steve Rogers / Chris Evans is going to be playing a main role in Doomsday is all rumors. We don't know the size and the screen time or how much that we are going to get of Chris Evans / Steve Rogers in Avengers Doomsday. He might not even make it out of his timeline in Avengers Doomsday when he went back to the past. He might not even come back to the present and interact with any of our new heroes. Sam Wilson is still Captain America. This is coming from a person that really, really likes Sam Wilson. I really, really like Anthony Mackie. And I really, really loved his casting as Falcon. I wish that we had gotten a little bit more development with him as Falcon before he got thrust into the role of Captain America, because I felt that his lack of development and then throwing him into the deep end with a solo Captain America movie didn't end up playing out very well for him and for the character as a whole. And that has nothing to do with Anthony Mackie's portrayal, and that has nothing to do with Sam Wilson being Captain America. I just don't think he has necessarily been handled very well up until this point. But I don't think that them bringing back Chris Evans in any way is going to be to the detriment of Sam Wilson's Captain America. No part of my mind thinks that. They have said that Sam Wilson is Captain America, and that's the end of it. I do not think that Kevin Feige and the Russo brothers are going to backtrack on that at all. And a lot of people have been posting a very interesting panel from the comics where Steve Rogers and Sam Wilson are both interacting with each other, and Sam Wilson has been made Captain America, and Steve has a little bubble where he is saying, a context bubble where he says, I just go by Steve these days, he's Captain America. And we might actually see that on the big screen. All this for me to say, I think that two things can be true at the same time. We can get Chris Evans back as Steve Rogers and have him play a main role in the plot of Avengers Doomsday without him being a main character in Avengers Doomsday. And we're still going to see Sam Wilson's Captain America leading his team of Avengers. I think it's still going to happen. I don't think people need to worry that much about it. And like you said, you don't think that it's really a large group of people, which I obviously don't have a head count on all the people that feel this way. But I've even seen a lot of my mutuals post about how they're not exactly thrilled to see Captain America or Steve Rogers back because they think that they're just going to push Sam back to the sidelines. I don't think that's going to happen. Genuinely, I don't think that's going to happen.
I don't. Listen, Sam's already signed on for this movie, and I'm sure he's going to be in Secret Wars as well. So it's not like Sam's going anywhere. And listen, although I disagree with the people saying they don't want Steve back, and there's still people saying the basic stuff that you're always going to hear, like you heard with RDJ, money grab, they have no idea what they're doing, floundering, all this stuff. I don't think you're bringing Chris Evans back without him being a focal point of the story. So yeah, I do think there is a chance that Sam might get a little pushed to the background, but that doesn't mean suddenly, forget about that character. He just might not have the biggest role in Doomsday that he might have had in Kang Dynasty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Steve doesn't, and it's just because Steve's in this movie doesn't mean he's now the Captain America again. He kind of wasn't Captain America in Infinity War. You know what I mean? Like, that was a different guy in a sense. You know what I'm trying to say? So like, yeah, I don't know. Like I previously mentioned, we'll definitely do I think it would be great to do a Doomsday just early predictions, podcast in like May or something, and really break down some of this stuff. But overall, Chris Evans is coming back. You think I'm gonna fucking complain?
Right.
Nope.
And I'm not the biggest Captain America fan. I mean, did I dress up as Captain America when I was a child? Yes. But like as I grew up, like I became an Iron Man fan. I'm not just saying this because I'm like this huge Captain America or Chris Evans fangirl. Like I'm coming to this as a place where I feel very impartial as to like Captain America was Steve Rogers and now it's Sam Wilson, and that's absolutely okay with me. And all I want is to see Sam Wilson's character succeed and grow and be developed upon, etc. But I don't think Sam Wilson is going to be pushed to the sideline. I really don't. The same way that Yelena is not going to be pushed to the sideline just because Chris Evans is returning as Captain America. They are two of the main leaders. They have been established as the leaders. At the end of Thunderbolts, we see in the end credit scene that they are literally in like they're in a copyright battle with each other about who's the real Avengers. And Sam has the upper hand. He has the shield, like Bucky said. He is the one that everyone looks to and is like, he is the legitimate Captain America. That is who everyone sees as the leader of the Avengers on planet Earth. He is the one. So I do not think there's any version of this where Sam Wilson gets pushed to the sideline. Could I be wrong? Absolutely. I guess we'll find out in a year. I really hope not. But like Yelena, Sam, the Fantastic Four, and Thor and Loki, I think those are going to be your main huge players. And then we're going to have this legacy character of Chris Evans coming back as Steve Rogers, playing a focal point in the plot. We don't know what's going to happen between him and Doom, but I'm really excited to see.
The last thing I'll say, and again, we'll get back on this in due time, but for a long time, and listen, I don't even want to say a long time, for forever, it's been common knowledge to people that know that Reed Richards is the rival, if you will, of Victor Von Doom, of Doctor Doom. It seems to me, without diving too deep into this, that RDJ's Doctor Doom's rival is going to be Steve Rogers, and we'll see how that plays out in Doomsday and Secret Wars. But
we'll see.
Yeah, very excited.
We're excited about it.
By this time next week, what seems to be the next teaser trailer will probably be out at that point.
Featuring
it looks
Thor,
like there's gonna be
if the rumors are
true. And then there might be another one after that, and then another one after that, and then we might get an actual trailer.
I just need the full trailer at
they're
this
gonna
point.
keep giving us, these aren't even like teaser trailers, they're like mini scenes.
Yeah, they're nothing, honestly.
So we're gonna keep getting mini scenes.
We still know nothing about the movie, by the way, but I'm just so excited. Man, the Marvel fandom right now, it's like we're alive again. again. You know what I mean?
Listen,
like, we
I
don't
hate.
know what's real or not. All these leaks are coming out. It's like No Way Home when No Way Home was coming out and everyone's talking about it. The hype is
Yeah.
there. People are hoping that Doomsday
Dude,
fails. People are
somebody
hoping
said,
that it's the best movie ever. Like, I feel like I love where we're at right now. When the
Yeah.
Marvel hype is back, whether you want them to
Yeah.
succeed or not.
Two things. One, a couple of weeks ago, there was all these like promotional photos of the characters that they use for the posters and graphics and all that stuff floating around online, and people were like, I don't know if these are real, I don't know if they're AI, but they looked like they might actually be like Doomsday promotional photos. And it was literally just like, you know, for example, Hugh Jackman, but
I thought they were very clearly AI, but you know.
But he's just behind, you know, like a white background or whatever. That's a whole nother situation. I think they might be real, ran through AI, so people don't get in trouble for posting them, but we're not going to talk about that here.
God.
What was I gonna say? People, when that was happening a couple of weeks ago, people were like, "Man, Andrew Garfield probably wishes AI was a thing a couple of years ago when No Way Home was coming out, when like things were getting leaked, and he could just be like, "Oh, it's AI."
The pictures of them option on the scaffolding and stuff. Dude. Yeah.
Which I was like, that's hilarious, and I, you know, feel bad. Obviously, it doesn't matter all these years later, but I was like, that's hilarious that people are bringing that up. And number two, it's crazy that like whether these leaks are like real leaks or they're like planted out there by Marvel on purpose, either way. I hate to be that guy, but like there's more hype around the Marvel leaks than a whole ass DCU Supergirl trailer last week, dude.
You really think that's true?
100%.
I don't know
Marvel
if I would say
is
like hype.
back.
I don't know if
I would. The hype is the conversation, and there's more conversation right now.
The hype for Marvel is definitely back in a way that it hasn't been since, I would say, No Way Home. But as far as like how much people are excited, yeah, you're probably right. Like people are more excited about Doomsday than they are Supergirl. But Supergirl it's an origin story, you know? This is Doomsday. It's an Avengers movie. That's
some people are gonna say like, oh, why do you gotta compare? Because that's what you do in life. You compare things. These are
I think it is a silly comparison though. Like if you were comparing like a
then
Justice
here's the
League
obstacle
movie that we had been waiting 10 years for, James Gunn's Justice League movie that finally comes out, to, you know, Secret Wars or whatever, that's a better comparison than a Supergirl origin story and Avengers Doomsday.
Change up the comparison then. Marvel as a brand moving forward versus DC as a brand moving forward. There's still more hype on Marvel. And again, why do you gotta compare? Because it's just the conversation right now. I'm gonna be seated for Supergirl. I'm just saying, it was crazy to me how they dropped the Supergirl trailer last week, and then a Marvel leak completely diminished the Supergirl conversation.
And everyone's like, it looks like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
It looks like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Hey,
which isn't a bad thing to me.
We're excited.
We're excited about it. But
I'll be there June 26th or whatever it is.
We'll be sad.
We'll be sad. But should we finally get into this Christmas bracket?
Yeah. I think that's enough. I don't think there's any other kind of like news that we need to get, not confirmed news at least.
No, we'll wait till stuff is actually, listen, there's going to be continuously being leaks and rumors and this, that, and the other. When we talk about early Doomsday predictions, that's another style of podcast, but as things actually get confirmed and stuff comes out is when we'll talk about them. So if this time next week the Thor thing is like actually online, then we'll talk about it if there's anything really to break down. And
if you guys are waiting for us to review Avatar Fire and Ash, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I wasn't going like, especially after the Steve thing already leaked online. I'm like, you think I'm paying for a movie ticket just to go see this this teaser?
People are leaking it anyway. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
I literally saw like content creators that I watch going to the theater today just to watch the Steve thing and then coming home and doing like videos and live streams on it.
Yeah, I would do the same thing. I'm not gonna lie. Like if I get in there and see it, then yes, I will talk about it a little bit here. But listen, guys. I'm only going to see
Christmas time, busy.
If the Doomsday trailer wasn't showing, I wouldn't even think about going to see Avatar Fire and Ash. And that's not a knock on Avatar Fire and Ash. It's a me thing.
No,
like
we just have. We're not into the franchise. We haven't bought into it. We haven't watched it. Like they could be great movies. I love Flight of Passage, but like
and James Cameron, unbelievable. Like this has nothing to do with the story or anything. It's just not our little cup of tea.
It's not our cup of tea. Why does the AI thing keep turning? Look, the AI freaking motion tracking keeps turning on.
Here.
The AI is here, dude. It keeps turning on by itself the last 2 weeks.
Christmas bracket.
Okay, sorry, it was just pissing me off.
Come on, get it together.
All right, so to set the stage here, we have 16 Christmas movies. We put together this list, but we were like, neither of us can put the tournament bracket together because we might, give a movie that we prefer a little bit easier route to the finals. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I sent all 16 movies to my sister. She put together the bracket and then sent it back over last night. So
shout out Kiss, I love you so much.
They love each other.
They do.
So I wrote down the bracket here, and then I'm gonna edit this and put it on the screen for you guys. Very nice, but this is just so we can follow it. So let us determine what the Lightforce podcast believes is the greatest Christmas movie of all time. Guarantee you, whatever wins this is gonna be maybe not my first choice, but are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
All right. So first round of 16, or not of 16, of 4.
Okay.
Santa Claus 1. Versus Jingle All the Way. Now, you said there were some movies that you haven't seen.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen Jingle All the Way.
So Jingle All the Way's got Arnold Schwarzenegger in it. It's got Jake Lloyd in it. It's like the one of 2 movies that he did before he, left Hollywood.
Okay, well, you're going to have to make an argument for that movie because obviously I'm going to go with the Santa Claus 1.
So, yeah, so it's got
Is
Arnold
there an
Schwarzenegger
argument
in it.
there?
Hold on, I'm setting the stage. It's got Arnold in it. It's got Jake Lloyd in it. It's got Sinbad in it, and he's hilarious in it. So, one of the main toy that, so the preference for the movie, since you've never seen it, is Jake Lloyd. I forget what his character's name is in the movie, but he wants this toy. It's the hottest toy of the year. It's a Turbo Man action figure, which Turbo Man's like a superhero.
And it's Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he comes to life.
No, Arnold Schwarzenegger plays Jake Lloyd's dad.
Okay.
But he's a very busy businessman. He never got out to get this Turbo Man toy, and now it's Christmas Eve. So he's running all around the town. He runs into Sinbad, which Sinbad plays like a postal worker, and now they're running around town, and they're bumping into each other, and they're friends, and they're enemies, and all this stuff. Trying to hunt down the last Turbo Man in town. Everybody's laughing in their face. There's no more Turbo Mans. It's Christmas Eve. It's the hottest toy of the season. Nobody's got it. Eventually, fast forward to the end of the movie, Arnold Schwarzenegger ends up in an actual Turbo Man outfit at a parade. Everything's fine and dandy. It's all good. But the reason I say all that is because a couple of years ago, Funko themselves, not only did they do Jingle All the Way figures, but they did the Turbo Man action figures, which is always in the background of my videos. It's back there on the bottom shelf, but I just had to pull it out today, especially
guys. I think he likes this movie more.
Especially because I had a feeling you didn't see Jingle All the
That's
Way, which,
cool.
to be fair, I didn't watch it either till like maybe 8 years ago, and it's been out since like, I don't know, 96. But yeah, Funko put this out a couple years ago, exclusive to Walmart, and it's, true to the movie. It looks exactly like a 90s toy, like kind of cheap, but still an action figure.
Yeah.
And there, there you see, Jingle All the Way on the back.
Okay.
20th Century Fox. But listen, I love Arnold, obviously. Love lifting. I've been falling off, but we're gonna get back in there. Love the movie. Jake Lloyd, one of his like 2 movies that he did. This and Phantom Menace, and I'm sure there's something else, but then that was it. But Santa Claus 1 is obviously the answer.
Yeah, it's obviously the answer, right? I was like, all this to say we're going Santa Claus 1, right? Because that did not sound like a very interesting story to me.
No, it's a fun movie. It's funny. The Big Show's in it in one scene.
Oh, when he was in his acting era. Yeah,
this is like early or like mid 90s, so he's still in WCW, and it's great. Throws Arnold. It's great. It's a great movie. Really enjoy it. But Santa Claus 1's a classic. Tim Allen. I don't know the kid's name that plays Charlie, and then also plays him in Santa Claus 2. But great stuff. This one's on repeat in the household around this time of year. So Santa Claus 1 will be advancing, if this pen wants to work. There you go. To the quarterfinals. Santa 1. All right. Next up, Frosty the Snowman.
Okay.
Versus the Polar Express. You hate the Polar Express. Now, by the way, before you even answer this, there is stuff on here like Frosty and Rudolph, like things that aren't like movies, but they're like 30-minute specials, 50-minute specials, whatever. But they're like, they're the classics, so they made it on here to fill out the list. Frosty, obviously, we acknowledge.
An essential. Like, we can't just not put Frosty the Snowman on this bracket.
Yeah. They're like those OG, TV specials and stuff. But Frosty the Snowman versus Polar Express. I want your thoughts first.
I want to go Frosty the Snowman because it's a classic and because it just actually is a Christmas classic movie. But I will give you Polar Express in this first round just because of what went into making this movie. Okay.
Finally, some
Like
respect is
I can,
shown.
yeah, like I can give you that. And we have kill me, what's his name?
Tom Hanks,
Tom.
right?
Yes, thank
Yeah.
God. Yeah, Tom Hanks. We have him.
We had this conversation on episode
I
2 of
know.
the podcast. We were like,
When we were
Tom
talking
Hanks,
about
Tim
Tim Allen
Allen.
and yes, Tom Hanks. So it's Tom Hanks. It had a lot going into it, like to make it whatever.
Yeah.
I understand.
I think it's a Christmas classic. It's not a top 5 Christmas classic, I'll admit.
Do you
But
think
for
that
anybody,
it's a movie that is widely enjoyed by mostly boys?
I don't know. I've never heard that take. I
think
always
it's a
see this
train
movie.
thing. I think it's a train thing. I think you guys like trains, and I think that's
I'm not even a
why.
train guy. I just think it's a really it's a fun movie.
When you were younger, were you a train guy?
No. I jumped from Nick Jr. right to WWE, and there was nothing in between.
He was a Thomas the Train guy, guys. I've seen it.
No, I wasn't a big Thomas the Train guy. I wasn't a big Thomas the Train guy. I was a Blues Clues guy. I was a Wiggles guy.
Okay. No, I don't know. I was
wasn't a
like,
train
I was
guy.
talking to somebody about it the other day, and someone was like, it's definitely because like of the train thing.
I like the way it
and-
go choo choo.
I was like, it's like if there was a Christmas movie about dinosaurs, you'd be all over that crap, dude.
No, I'm not. I was never a dinosaur kid either.
Oh, it's just Parker then?
Yeah. Was he a train kid too?
No, I don't think so. I'm gonna have to ask
Whatever.
him about that. We'll follow up next week on that one. But
All right,
I will
so-
give you Polar Express in the first round, yes.
You're only you know what? I think you're actually only giving Polar Express the win here because you know Polar Express is probably taking the boot in the quarterfinals.
It's gonna get booted by somebody, yeah.
Polar
So,
Express
I'll give it to
defeats
you.
Frosty the Snowman. I haven't watched Frosty in quite a long time.
No, and it is kind of annoying to me, so that's another reason why like
Yeah.
I can give it to Polar Express, even though Polar Express is a weird looking movie, and I think it's just a weird
Let's-
plot and everything. But
Polar
Frosty
Express-
Snowman is more irritating because they sing a lot. So
I hear that song on B101 every year, dude. That is
Ooh, skip, skip.
Polar Express. You just gotta believe. Great.
I don't think I remembered it having a song, but now I don't
Oh,
want
it's
to win
no, that's the
anything.
that's the credit song,
Oh.
and then there's the song with the other kids that when they're on like the end of the train.
There's
but I
too
don't
many
remember how
kids in Christmas movies. That's another problem.
She hates
It's
kids.
like train full of kids, my worst
like-
nightmare.
Christmas season, kids getting presents.
Kids everywhere.
All
The
right,
golden ticket.
you won't
Wait,
catch her
that's
at
Charlie and the
a
Chocolate
mall.
Factory. Is there a golden ticket in Polar Express?
Their train tickets
They're
are gold.
gold. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I thought.
And
so.
then that's the bell too.
All right, we gotta move on.
All right.
We've talked about it way too much.
Next up, we have. I feel like you're gonna say you haven't seen either of these either. The Muppets Christmas Carol versus Mickey's Once Upon a Time. Now, preferences. There's
Once Upon a Christmas.
Once Upon. I'm sorry. I only wrote down Once Upon on my paper because it took up too much space. But yeah, that's what I meant. Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. There is a Mickey's Christmas Carol, but I didn't want to put 2 Christmas carols on here. And for anybody who doesn't know, Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas is like an hour-long special, and it's got like 3 short stories in it. It's like Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
And it has a sequel.
And it does have a sequel, which I very much enjoy.
It's called
really like.
Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas, and I prefer to watch Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas. I literally watched it yesterday while I was wrapping presents, so I think that's really funny. So, you know what has my vote? Frick the Muppets, dude.
Well,
I don't
all right, so
understand
we've established this in the
everyone's
last like.
obsession with the Muppets. I don't know why. It's not everyone. I feel like now we're starting to like come out of our Muppet craze, and people are like, you know what? This isn't funny.
I don't think there's
it's
ever
not-
no. I don't know. I don't know what you're on the wrong side of history here. People are coming out of their Muppet craze. There's just people who grew up with the Muppets that still love the Muppets. I don't think
Of course
I don't
there's still
think
people
kids are
that
getting
like
into the
the
Muppets now, and
But
it's
I
like an
think
Among
that
Us
now
craze.
that we're older, now we're finally having the discussion that like, why are the Muppets being forced upon us all the time? The Muppet Vision thing leaving Hollywood studios, like, I am sad that the Muppets had to get kicked out of their area. Is Monsters Inc. gonna be way better? Yeah, it is.
Listen, I love the Muppets.
Taking
I agree
over
with you.
the Muppets
There.
taking over Rock and Roller Coaster is bull crap. That is
Ah,
bull crap. I
gotta
understand
update
that the Aerosmith thing is outdated, but
Mhm.
there's so many bands you could go with, and you're going with the Muppets.
Why do a
That's
band? I would use a Disney
insane.
IP too. It's a Disney park. Get Aerosmith or any other band out of here.
It's Rock and Roller Coaster.
Sorry, I dropped the cap to my pen.
How can you? Why would you say get the bands out of here? It's Rock and Roller Coaster, Noah.
It could be a rocking good time with the Muppets, dude. Me and Miss Piggy, like, woo!
It's like I was watching the Game Awards on stream the other day, and the Muppets just keep coming into this, like they have
Listen,
their own
argue
bit
with the wall. They're
every 20
iconic.
minutes, and I'm like, what are we doing here?
So you're telling me
And
you're not
listen,
going to watch
I'm
that
not gonna
Muppet
lie.
Sabrina Carpenter thing?
Hang on! I'm not gonna lie.
It's getting heated.
I'm not gonna lie. When Miss Piggy and that dog thing were on stage doing that musical number, Miss Piggy, never funny. But that dog was kind of funny to me. Like, that was kind of funny. But
Miss Piggy is funny. Muppets Vision 3D was funny, but it had to go. What was I gonna say?
No,
And,
I'm not giving the Muppets the win. Not doing it.
Listen, this whole time I'm making the case for the Muppets franchise, not the movie. I was picking Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas too. For a second there, I thought about saying the Muppets and letting us debate a little bit more.
And if you were gonna ask me if I'm excited about the Muppets and Sabrina Carpenter, no, I'm not watching that.
Oh, for a second you were like, "Now, hang on." I thought you were about to say you're like, "Yeah, I'm gonna watch it."
No, I'm not watching that.
You're lying. You know what I didn't put on this list? Sabrina Carpenter's Christmas special or whatever it was called from Netflix last year.
The Nonsense Christmas. You should have put it on there.
Honorable mention.
Dude, I am not insane about Sabrina Carpenter. Like, yeah, I'm obsessed with her music, but I'm not obsessed with her to the point where I'm gonna sit through however long a Muppet special of Sabrina Carpenter is gonna be. Absolutely.
Did you watch the Christmas thing?
No, because
I was about to say, if you watch that but you're not gonna watch the Muppets thing, then it's just the Muppets problem.
No, like that's what I'm saying. Like my obsession isn't really with her as a person.
I hear you.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
So Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas gets the win. Again, it's like 3 short stories. It's Huey, Dewey, and Louie. You wish it's Christmas every day. It's Goofy and Max doesn't believe in Santa Claus, and then it's Mickey and Minnie down bad trying to get each other gifts. I love it. It's it's a great hour's worth of Christmas programming. Twice Upon a Christmas is great as well. There's actually like the only things that I haven't watched this year so far. I had to put them on.
Put it on.
Next up, we have 2 absolute classics. Anybody you talk about, or anyone you ask, excuse me, is going to tell you that these 2 movies are probably in their top 5, unless it's this podcast, because I feel like she's going to be like, eh. We have A Christmas Story versus National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. 2 absolute classics.
This is completely up to you. I haven't seen either of them.
What?
You know, the Christmas Vacation one is my dad's favorite movie, and I'm pretty sure like I have been sat down and have had this movie put in front of me, but I don't remember it at all. Like, not at all. So like I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I have an opinion about it, because I don't. So
I mean, that's crazy. I'm sorry, dude. I think these are like 2 top 5 Christmas movies, no doubt about it. My sister's not a Christmas Story fan at all. I don't know why. So she probably purposely put Christmas Vacation against it, hoping that we would knock Christmas Story out in the first round.
For my father, I'm gonna put my vote for Christmas Vacation.
Listen, I'm gonna say Christmas Vacation too. What?
Nothing.
No, I didn't hear what you said.
It wasn't for you.
Okay. I am gonna say Christmas Vacation too. I enjoy it more. It's hilarious. It is literally this last like 6 weeks, Santa Claus 1 and 2, Home Alone 1 and 2, and Christmas Vacation are just on repeat in the living room out there. I'm not even lying. Christmas Vacation I love. Christmas Story I love too. It is on the TV for the 24-hour marathon every Christmas. It is on the TV while presents are being opened. I have a leg lamp, a small one, in the closet, but I didn't have anywhere to put it. So I didn't bring it out this year. But, like, I'm a Christmas Story fan, but, like, guys, come on. Griswold. Bend over and I'll show you. It's gotta be Christmas Vacation.
Okay, I hear you.
Well, I gotta make the case, you know. People are here to be entertained.
No, I understand. I'm backing you up.
All right.
John.
A small knot here. You can work on that. Christmas Vacation reference. All right, we're moving on to the other side of the bracket. Hot start to the second side of the bracket. Hot start.
Okay.
Home Alone 1 versus Jim Carrey's The Grinch. Now, this is the only Grinch that is on this list. We didn't put the original animated nor the 2018 animated movie on there, which are both, the animated one from back in the day is obviously a classic. It's what set the precedent for the rest of them. And the 2018 one, it is a good movie. Like
he likes it.
It's fine. Yeah, I like it.
But
we're talking about Jim Carrey's Grinch here. I mean, come on now.
Yeah.
This is I should have thrown this in with the other 5. This is a classic as well. This is actually, for the first like 5 years of Max, my dog's life, this was the only dog he wouldn't bark at for some reason. Maybe because he just kept hearing Max, or he was looking at the Grinch and wasn't sure.
It's because you named him after him.
Or he kept looking at the Grinch and was like, I'm not sure if that's a human or an animal, and I don't know if to bark. But recently, he's just turned on it, and he doesn't want to watch the Grinch anymore. So it's on a little bit less. I do have videos. Go ahead.
When you're done, we should do a 3, 2, 1, and then say which one we vote for. Okay, keep going.
Okay. No, I was just going to say, I do have videos from when Max was like 2, and he's just laying on the couch, just like looking at the TV, like, I don't... Should I bark at this guy? Or?
Max is so cute.
My boy. Jim Carrey's Grinch is an absolute classic. Still holds up. Still funny. Home Alone. You know, Home Alone's always been part of my life, right? As Christmas movies that I watch. But it's really grown on me more in like the last 5 years. I don't know why, but I continue to enjoy Home Alone 1 and 2. Maybe more than any, like those two and Christmas Vacation, the movies that I enjoy the most. As an adult for some reason.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard for me, dude. Kevin McAllister?
I'm not gonna say because I don't want to give away my answer. So like on the count of 3, right? A 3, 2, 1, and then we'll say.
Yeah, I'm just deciding.
Okay. I have mine.
Shit. You've seen Home Alone, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to double check before we just want to double check here. All right. Wait, we say at 1 or we 3, 2, 1, then say
3, 2, 1, then say it. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Ready? 3, 2,
2.
Wait, 1. The Grinch.
Why'd you say wait?
Because I started counting and then you restarted and I was like, wait, what the
I thought we were going at the same time.
No, we don't both do the countdown.
Oh, I thought it was like collectively 3, 2, 1, bada bing, bada boom. Honestly, part of me wants to say Home Alone. Because I enjoy it more now. Maybe because I watched The Grinch so freaking much when I was younger. But Jim Carrey's like one of my favorite non-Star Wars, Marvel, you know, superhero, fiction, whatever you want to say, actors. You know what? I have no problem giving it to The Grinch because that has been part of my life more than Home Alone has, if that makes sense.
To be fair, like, if Home Alone was put against someone else in this bracket, they would have gone up against each other, like, in the semifinal or something.
Oh, sure. Nobody's safe here. Nobody's safe.
You know, like, Home Alone would have beaten a bunch of other movies, but, you know, we had to do this hard one in the first round.
This hard one, dude.
I think it's The Grinch for me because Jim Carrey's humor in this movie is just so me. It's so funny. And I love just like the whimsical fantasy-ish vibe of the movie. Home Alone is great, but it can get annoying to me. Like the funniest thing about this movie is Harv and the other guy. The guys, like the robbers. They're hilarious. They're so funny.
It's Marv and Harry, not Marv.
Oh, it's Marv and Harry.
Two together.
I did. I think they're hilarious, but
yeah, dude,
there's a lot of kids in that movie, bro.
The kids in the Grinch get a pass because they're Who's. They're a little bit different,
and because the Grinch is mean to them.
No, well, there you go. You know what? This is starting to add up here, guys. My favorite line in Home Alone One is, of course, it's a classic. It's my house. I had to defend it. But Home Alone 2, when he's about to throw the brick through the glass window and set off the alarms, he's like, "This is it. Another Christmas in the trenches." I just want to be like, "Yeah, go Kevin!" Love those two lines, by the way. But Grinch is taking it. Grinch is taking it, and I got no problem. Literally, Max is barking right now because we're like, "Take the Grinch! Take the Grinch!"
Yeah, he's like, "Take my namesake, okay?"
All right, next up, we have a Charlie Brown Christmas versus A Year Without a Santa Claus.
Do you already know your answer?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna count down. Okay?
Okay.
3, 2, 1. A Year Without a Santa Claus.
I want to be like Charlie Brown just to fuck with you.
No.
Listen, I will say, I really enjoy Charlie Brown. It's
yes,
a classic.
It's a classic. I love Snoopy and, you know, I just love the whole thing. I think it's so cute. But
the dance scene is just iconic with like the kids dancing like
yeah. It's great. Like it's great. I love Charlie Brown, but nothing. It doesn't really have anything on A Year Without a Santa Claus for me. That is such a classic, and it's so good. Like there's so many iconic moments from it, and it's a movie that I have watched every Christmas with my family. So that one takes.
You know, I literally tried to watch it like 2 nights ago because it was like one of the few things I haven't watched this year, and I think it's on like Apple TV or some shit, and I was like, I gotta sign up for another streaming app to watch it. I'm not doing it.
No, may as well just rent it for like $2 on Amazon or something.
I think that was one of the options, but I was just like, yeah, forget it right now. But yeah, I think Charlie Brown's a classic, but in this case scenario, it's got to get beat out. I mean, I'll be honest, Charlie Brown was never winning this list anyway, so.
No. Oh.
All right.
Okay.
All right, moving on. Battle of the sequels. And I'm not talking about the sequel trilogy.
Thank God.
Force Awakens, 10-year anniversary. We have the Santa Claus 2 versus Home Alone 2. Lost in New York.
Okay.
Do we have fake Tim Allen Santa Claus trying to take over the North Pole, or do we have Kevin McAllister trying to survive in the Big Apple?
Okay.
You already
Do you have your answer? Yeah.
Yeah, I have my answer.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Home
Santa
Alone
Claus.
2.
What?
Oh!
You threw me off there,
Listen,
dude. I thought I was
lie.
gonna be on your side that time. I thought I was.
Listen, I can't lie. I love the whole Santa Claus franchise, but I'm an Escape Claus girl more than I am the second movie. I like the third movie. Yeah,
Dude,
I like the third movie more than the second one.
Sucks. I'm not a fan of that one at all.
With Jack Frost?
Not a fan.
He's just
doesn't
saying this
hit.
to be
First one's
quirky and
classic.
different.
Second one's hilarious. Third one went. I'm like 90% sure the third one went straight to DVD, bro. I could be wrong on that, but like that one, never hit for me. Never was a fan. When I watched it as a kid in 07 or whenever it came out, never hit for me. Watched it like last year, never hit for me, dude. Not a fan of the Escape Clause.
Okay.
Santa Claus 2 clears.
Okay.
I mean, it clears Santa Claus 3. It doesn't clear Home Alone 2. Although I would pick it. I think I enjoy it more.
So why aren't you picking it?
Because, well, I'm saying there's nothing wrong.
You just said you enjoy it more.
Enjoy it more than Home Alone 2.
No, okay, the sentence you just said made it sound like you like Home Alone 2 more than the Santa Claus 2, and you were like, I would pick it because I enjoy it more.
I got lost somewhere.
Okay.
All right, so how do we decide here? We got Santa Claus 2 and Home Alone 2. Listen, I picked Home Alone 1, which was, a shock to myself.
We should have had your sister, like, give her answer for all of them, too, so that she could be our tiebreaker.
Oh, it's a bracket buster.
Yeah. Hey, is she busy right now? She can choose. She can choose. I mean, I have no problem going Santa Claus 2. Honestly, I really don't care.
I mean, we could call her live on the podcast, but...
Live on the podcast? I get to talk to kids.
What the... She ain't gonna be able to hear you because the headphones are on.
Oh, whatever.
We can decide this without her. We can decide this
I think you can do Santa Claus 2. I don't care. I don't have strong enough feelings for Home Alone 2.
Listen, I love the Home Alone franchise, but... You know what? This is hard because Santa Claus the franchise got at least the first movie. Home Alone hasn't even made it out of the first round yet. For that reason alone, I will move Home Alone 2 forward. Love Home Alone 2.
Okay.
But just so
I don't even think Home Alone 2 is better than the first Home Alone, but...
Well, I can tell you this. There's a lot of movies that have shitty sequels. This is not one of them. I think it's equally on par to the first one. I think it's equally on par.
Okay. I win.
What the hell was I going to say? I was going to quote something from Home Alone 2.
It's okay. Let's just move on. We'll just move on.
I forgot. All right, last first round matchup here. A movie that I recently found out you dislike. Elf versus Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Okay, hang on. I didn't say that I don't like Elf. I said that Elf isn't my favorite Christmas movie. Elf has such a strong fan base around it, and I just say that I'm not a part of that fan base. I am a Jim Carrey humor person, not a Will Ferrell humor person. And I think they're very different kinds of humor. Watching a man-child be silly for a whole movie isn't as funny as watching Jim Carrey.
Well, good for you. They're not up against each other right now.
I understand, but I'm defending myself because you were like, you don't like Elf. Like, no, that's not what I said. I think Elf is a classic. It has great Christmas vibes, and I do enjoy some of the moments in it, like, bye, buddy, I hope you find your dad. Like, the narwhal. Like, come on, it's classic, yeah. But it's not a movie that I rewatch every Christmas. It's really not.
Wow.
So... It's up against Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, though.
Yeah. Again, we didn't make this bracket, guys. We didn't make this bracket. So...
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer honestly, I think it scared me a little bit when I was a kid. Because of the Misfit Toy Island and everything. You remember all that?
Honestly, not too much. This is the same as Frosty, where I haven't watched it in God knows how long. I thought
the Rudolph was a little bit creepy. But it is a sweet story. It's a classic story. It's Rudolph, But, I'll go with Elf. That's your vote, right?
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Elf is coming in there and cleaning up in the first round, dude.
All right.
Elf is absolutely moving past Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, dude. What year is it? 1920? Come on.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we're moving into the quarterfinals here, ladies and gentlemen. The lock-in. We have Santa Claus 1 versus the Polar Express. Obviously, we know what's advancing here. It's Santa Claus 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, I like the Polar Express. As a matter of fact, overhated, underrated is what I'll say about the Polar Express. But it's not beating Santa Claus 1.
It's not hated enough.
Honestly, I disagree. I feel like every time I see somebody post something about the Polar Express, it gets a bunch of hate. And I'm like, bro, it's not... It's not even bad. Like, what? I don't know. People are just like, oh, it looks creepy. It doesn't.
Yes, it does. Come on. Yes, it does.
Some animations look unfinished and weird,
the kids
but
look creepy as heck. Yes.
Creepy is
the kid with the glasses. Come on, bro. Word. Come on.
Talk for a second, because my lips are chapped as hell, and I gotta put something on them.
They're cracking. I think that most kids are creepy, but especially in that animation style, they are definitely creepy. They are. They just are. Okay? Anyways.
I think most kids are creepy.
Because you don't know what they're thinking, and they just say the most random things, and then sometimes they'll be like talking to their imaginary friend you don't know, and they're like,
Mr. What's-It?
Mr. What's-It said that I have to kill you all. And I'm like, whoa, like, are we just imaginary friend, or are you talking to some kind of spirit in the house, Like, I think horror movies have made me just be like, no, kids,
because you don't like demon possession, so you certainly don't like demon-possessed kids.
No, and I really don't like when a horror movie surrounds a child. It makes it so much worse. I think they're creepy. So,
there you go. Santa Claus 1, moving on.
Moving on.
Tim Allen, after a callback to our second episode of the podcast, Tim Allen now beats out Tom Hanks in this bracket. What a way. We've come so far in the last 18 episodes since then. But next up, Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas versus Christmas Vacation. What are your thoughts? Well, you've never seen Christmas Vacation, I forgot. And you obviously have seen Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas and Twice Upon a Christmas.
Give it up. I'll leave it up to you.
Have you seen the Mickey's Christmas Carol too?
I think
with
so.
Tiny
it's
Tim
been a while.
Dying.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Oh, well, it's just like a scene. He's not like actually dead. It's just like
Well,
a
I don't
vision.
really like Christmas Carol like as a story, so.
Oh, well, that's gonna ruin it for you. If you're
God
gonna watch any
bless us,
Christmas Carol,
everyone. All right, Tiny Tim.
with your messed
It's
up leg,
just another child.
no, dude. Oh man,
No, you're
I
true.
gotta, yeah, I'm giving it to Christmas Vacation. I
Yeah,
mean, I
yeah,
really
yeah, yeah.
enjoy those two Mickey specials, like we already talked
But
about.
they're
But
not gonna beat out like a production, a
yeah,
whole
those were
movie.
some of
You
the things
know?
that got added on this list after we did all the big movies. Like they're like more
Mhm.
like TV specials, or they were probably this was probably like a VHS release back in 1998 or whenever it came out.
Yeah.
But yeah, Christmas Vacation. Moving on. Next up, we got The Grinch versus Year Without a Santa Claus.
Oh
Listen, dude. Listen. I know
no.
I
All right.
didn't pick Grinch in the first round because it was up against Home Alone, and for whatever reason, I just really like Home Alone
Yeah.
2025 in the last like 5 years. I just love it more than maybe I used to as a kid.
Hmm.
But I still love The Grinch. Year Without a Santa Claus is great.
Are we being like are we coming from a biased standpoint, or are we trying to make this list like for the sake of, the everyday viewer? Or are we
This
putting our
isn't like,
opinion
oh,
into
who do you
it?
think? This isn't the Mount Rushmore conversation where I'm like,
Okay.
there's my favorites and then the people I acknowledge.
Okay.
This is for fun. Whatever you
So-
feel like arguing
okay.
about.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1. A year
Grinch.
without a Santa Claus.
I'm, dude, you're crazy, bro. I'm sorry.
I love that movie. I love that movie. They call me Heat Miser.
Listen, it's the
Whatever
best of like those style. It's the best of those style like animation. What are they called? Like stop
Claymation?
motion.
Stop
move-
motion.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
those. It's the best of those movies
Mhm.
from back in the day. But dude, it's not beating out the Grinch, bro. Come on, Jim
I'll
Carrey's
give you.
Grinch.
I'll give you the Grinch.
You have to give me the Grinch here.
Yeah,
I was
I'll give
about
you the
like,
Grinch.
come on.
Like, it's fine. I understand. I love both of them, so it's
All
fine.
right, all right,
Rip, Year Without a Santa Claus. Mom, I'm sorry. He wouldn't let me have it.
dude. Age it. We're talking about Jim Carrey here. Come on, come on. I love you. Moving on. Last one of the quarterfinals. We have Home Alone 2 and Elf. I'm picking Home Alone 2,
Okay.
and I think
okay
you are
with that.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have a case for Elf?
I did, just because, like, it's the classic.
You're
but
like
then-
switching up on me here.
Yeah, but I wasn't gonna vote for it. I was just gonna be like, I mean, it's Elf. You have to, like, give it its flowers, but we let it win one round, so.
If you were gonna make an argument for Rudolph over Elf, like that might have been the meltdown of this episode, dude. Because
No,
like no way.
No.
But Home Alone 2.
Home Alone 2, yeah.
I'm going over Elf. Lost in New York. Another Christmas in the Trenches. Great movie.
Can I just say, it should be Home Alone 1 that has made it this far,
Well,
but it's Home Alone 2 because
you know who to take your problem up with, dude. It wasn't me.
I have no problem with her.
All right. We are now into the semifinals of the Christmas movie bracket.
Yeah.
Final four, as they say in March Madness. I'm not a basketball fan, but I, have common sense. Santa Claus 1. Get that look off your face when I said that.
Well, he started talking about basketball, and I was like, no.
I said I'm not a fan. All right, Santa Claus 1 versus Christmas Vacation.
Okay.
I was like, who's gonna talk first here? This is like Force Awakens. You talk first. I talk first.
Stop.
10-year anniversary.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Ready?
Fuck. This is. I already know what you're gonna pick though, because you haven't seen Christmas
It's
Vacation.
up to you. I was gonna say 3, 2, 1. It's up to you.
All right
your
then.
choice.
Damn. Dude, Christmas Vacation. Let me just. This is hard. I don't know what to pick. What to pick?
I feel like if I had seen Christmas Vacation, I would pick it over Santa Claus.
Christmas Vacation always makes me laugh. no matter how many
Is
times
that
I watch it.
which one is the you'll shoot your eye out? Is that A Christmas Story?
Yeah, that's A Christmas Story.
Okay, I have
Yeah.
seen that one.
Oh, well, it got bumped in the first round
It's
for
fine.
National
Yeah, I
Lampoon's
don't really
Christmas
care,
Vacation.
but yeah.
I said, oh yeah, Ralphie, I've seen that
I've
one.
seen that one. It is a good one. It is.
I honestly, I think I'm gonna go Christmas Vacation here.
Okay.
I think
that's
I
cool
am.
with me. That's cool with me.
It's not just because I'm wearing the Griswold shirt either. I think that's what I'm feeling. It's my gut. I'm going Christmas Vacation.
The dads love Christmas Vacation.
I mean, I get it, dude. I'm gonna be that guy one day too. Just like, oh yeah, checked our shitters, honey. Anyway, we have The Grinch versus Home Alone 2. We've both now. Wait, hold on. So long. Pump the brakes. Pump the brakes.
But it's not really a discussion, though.
I was about to say we both now picked against Home Alone 2 once, but that's actually not true because you picked Home Alone 2 against Santa Claus 2. My bad. Home Alone 2 versus The Grinch.
3, 2, 1. The Grinch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I would have taken Home Alone 1 over The Grinch, but not over Home Alone 2. I acknowledge Home Alone 2 is like right there with Home Alone 1, but like The Grinch it's got a notch. All right.
But you didn't take Home Alone 1 over The Grinch.
We decided on The Grinch, but I think didn't I first say Home Alone 1 and then I was talked into The Grinch? Not talked into, but I talked myself
I'm pretty
into
sure
The Grinch.
we both said The Grinch, but we're gonna have to run the tape back after this, I guess.
I don't know.
I don't know
Anyway, we are here in the finals of the Christmas movie tournament bracket. Mano a mano, 1v1. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation versus Jim Carrey's The Grinch.
What's National Lampoon?
That's like, I think that's like the franchise, because there's like National Lampoon's Summer Vacation.
Oh.
Which
Okay.
no, but it's not. It's
wanted to know.
It's nowhere near as iconic as Christmas Vacation. Christmas Vacation is a whole other category on its own.
Interesting. Okay, I just wanted to know. Okay.
I feel like you're gonna.
I mean, I'm going with The Grinch. Like, I'm obviously gonna go with The Grinch, but tell me if
I
there's
feel like it's gonna sound ingenuine for me picking The Grinch because I picked against it in the first round at first.
But I don't think you did.
I think I did. I'm pretty sure you picked The Grinch and I said Home Alone 1 and then you talked about it. I talked myself into it. Is that not what happened? It was only a half hour ago.
I really don't know. It happened so long ago.
Alright, well...
I don't remember having to convince you on The Grinch.
No, I don't mean convince. I just mean you made the case, why you were picking The Grinch. Christmas Vacation versus The Grinch... I think I gotta say The Grinch. I think I do have to say The Grinch. I mean, even if I said Christmas Vacation, how are we gonna decide on who's here to break the bracket? Who's here to be the tiebreaker? So
yeah.
I think I am gonna pick The Grinch, ladies and gentlemen, and that will be
The
Grinch. Kids today, so desensitized by movies and television. What do you want? Jim Carrey's The Grinch. Your 2025. Oh, that's funny. Back to what I was saying.
Sorry.
The 2025 Lightforce podcast Christmas movie tournament bracket. The Grinch is what we have come to a conclusion on. Is the greatest Christmas movie of all time. And when I clip this out, the first comment's going to be, actually, it's Die Hard, but... But that's the tournament bracket. I've been very excited to do this, guys. I've been very excited.
You've been talking about this since we started the podcast.
Literally since episode 2, and I said when we get to a Christmas episode, and then somewhere along the lines I was like, we're never going to be able to just sit here and debate on movies, so let's just do a bracket, because then eventually somebody's got to win.
It's true.
But alright, Christmas movie bracket in the books. The Grinch wins. But before we get out of here, this is again our last episode before Christmas. Next week's episode will be on Saturday because of Stranger Things Volume 2. Let's talk about Christmas for a second, man. Let's just rewind the tapes. Do we, people were asking us in our Discord if we had any, favorite Christmas gifts over the years, favorite Christmas memories, traditions, all that stuff. I definitely have some favorite gifts I got when I was a kid that I still remember extremely vividly. As a matter of fact, there is a Rey Mysterio blanket that sits
He's
on this
got
couch.
it right there on hand.
It just sits on this couch now, and it's literally
Yeah.
been in this house since Christmas of 2006. But
I have to say, my mom is pretty goated at gift giving. She's the best Santa Claus ever. My favorite gift probably that I've ever received was One Direction tickets. So,
it's for
and
big.
like, dude, that's a pretty huge deal. I saw them. It was the like second or third to last show of their last tour that they had with all 5 of them. 2014, October 3rd, Where We Are tour in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. I saw all 5 of them perform, and I saw 5 Seconds of Summer open for them. That's like one of my biggest
5 Seconds of
flexes
Summer.
ever. Yeah, so that's probably like my favorite gift ever. But I love Christmas. I love gift giving. I think it's like
Same.
I don't even know if it's a love language or not. But I love gift giving.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it is.
I don't know
Very
if it's one
fun.
of mine though. Like I really, because I don't think of myself as like always buying things for people, but maybe I'm wrong.
Well,
maybe
the Christmas season just brings that out, I think. Like, you can not be that person 11 months out of the year, but Christmas is just a different time, and you're like, I just want to do this.
Yeah, and I really love Christmas. I love the reason for the season. It's just always been a really, really fun time for my family. So, yeah, I don't know if we have any like traditions. My mom's side of the family, we've always celebrated on Christmas Eve. It's called Noche Buena. That's when, as far as I've learned, that's when the Cubans celebrate Christmas, is on Christmas Eve. That's just what they do. It's Noche Buena. That's how I've been raised. So we always celebrate Christmas Eve with my mom's side of the family. It has now merged with my dad's family has now joined in on the Noche Buena, so now it's all one big
I would do so too. I'd be like, let's go.
So now we have all the Cuban food out on Christmas Eve and everything, and then on Christmas Day, Parker and I do our Christmas here. We go to my parents' house. Everything changes when you get married. You got like a lot of places to go on Christmas, dude. And so we do like our own Christmas here, and then we go to my parents' house, and I do Christmas there with like my family and my sister. And then my family and Parker and I go to his family's house, and we just all hang out for like the rest of the day and do Christmas there. So it's a really fun time. What do the Italians do on Christmas?
Oh, I mean, we don't really have any like big family traditions because we don't really have like that big family outside of like the core 5 of us.
Yeah.
There's people who have come in over the years, you know, with relationships and stuff like that, but it's not really like this huge like, oh, we got to go here, there, and everywhere. So it's usually pretty chill, honestly, on Christmas. It's not usually that crazy of a day. If anything, we'll go to my sister's house for a little bit, but that's about it. I started my own little tradition back in, I think I was a senior in high school when I started doing this. And I think I've told you about it before. The last thing I do, Christmas Eve, and I start a little earlier, like I'm not starting this at 1 o'clock in the morning on Christmas Eve or anything like that. But the last thing I do is, all right, Christmas is tomorrow. I'm sitting down, I'm pulling up the TV, and I'm watching every single Christmas special from every cartoon I grew up watching. I'm putting the Jimmy Neutron one on. I'm putting Hey Arnold's my favorite one of Christmas specials. That one's a classic. There's a couple Rugrats ones, I think. Fairly Odd Parents. I'll throw the SpongeBob one on. I'll throw it all on, and I'll just run the gauntlet. That's the last thing I do on Christmas Eve every year.
Dude, the SpongeBob one is so good.
They're just
Don't
they're
be a
funny.
Jerk. Oh, I love that one. It's so good.
Wait, is it that's a different one, right? Isn't
There's
that like
several. There's several.
I always forget about that one. I'm talking about like the OG episode with the crazy, like, out of his mind Santa Claus at the end where
Santa's
he just starts
coming tonight.
Yeah, I'm talking about that
Santa's
one.
Coming
but there is
tonight.
like some animated, not animated. I think it's like a
stop
stop motion type of thing.
There's 2, but they're both iconic, and I love both of them.
Yeah,
the Santa's coming tonight. That one has the tweaking Santa Claus at
that's
the end. So good.
Which
so
used to
good.
creep me out as a kid. I was like, why is this Santa?
I
don't know.
And now I'm like, that Santa's so me. Like, I would do the same thing.
But no, that's the last thing I do every year. I just run the gauntlet on those.
Yeah.
And I started like senior year of high school, and now it's 8 years removed from that. So, jeez Louise.
Yeah. I mean,
but
SpongeBob's always a classic. It's evergreen.
Yeah.
It's always going to be relevant to us.
Favorite. You were talking about Christmas gifts, and you talked about your One Direction tickets. I'll let you think if you have any other like all-time favorite gifts. But one thing that I remember very vividly, coincidentally enough, for that same 2006 Christmas, is I got, obviously big wrestling kid, big WWE kid. I got a Hell in a Cell playset, which is obviously the big Hell in a Cell structure, and it came with an Undertaker who had his eyes rolled in the back of his head and his tongue out, and a Randy Orton in the red tights that he wore when he wrestled the Undertaker at Hell in a Cell the year prior. Awesome action figure, awesome playset, had the fall through a roof. And I mean, dude, once I started watching WWE, it was like let it rain. You can buy action figures for, especially back then, $10 out the yin yang. So Christmas was, let it rain, dude. I got a Zack Ryder figure one year, popped huge, dude. I was like, let's go, dude. Oh man, good times, good times.
I don't think because sometimes it's hard for me to remember, like, yeah, I got this for Christmas, or no, that was my birthday. Like, I really don't know. But I don't know. Like, I love all of my gifts every single year. They're always really great. But the One Direction one obviously, like, sticks out to me because, like, if she didn't do that, I would have never, ever gotten to see them. True. Ever. So,
WrestleMania 29 tickets in 2012 was obviously
I think WrestleMania
huge.
tickets were also a gift. A Christmas gift. I think they were. That's a W gift.
W gift.
Yeah, but my mom and sister and I always watch A Year Without a Santa Claus. We always try
on Christmas or Christmas Eve, or is it just Christmas like sometime Eve. During the season?
Usually Christmas Eve, like after the whole extended family leaves and everything. But gotcha. Yeah. We love Christmas around here.
We love Christmas around here. Big Christmas guy. Try to do started that like whatever you would call it, tradition. I was losing the word for a second. That cartoon tradition years ago, because I'm like, I'm getting a little older. I don't know what Christmas is gonna look like when I'm almost 27.
When he's
and when I'm uncle, and it's still pretty normal. We still get each other gifts and stuff like that. It's a chill day, like we talked about. But I started that tradition just so I still had something else to look forward to every year, just in case I was in my 30s and was like, there's not much to do on Christmas. But luckily we're not there. Still love Christmas. Still do the whole shebang. And it's great. It's great. But do we got anything else for the people this week? Or is that it?
If the people don't know, I'm doing a Christmas subathon on Sunday. I'm going to be live for 12 hours doing a subathon on Sunday. I got this tree in preparation for the subathon. For everyone that gifts a sub, I'm going to be putting your name inside a little clear ornament and hanging it on my tree so that we will spend Christmas together. And I will leave that up for the remainder of the holiday season. And it's just going to be so much fun. We're going to be playing, the winter update for Fortnite, the winter update for Marvel Rivals, even maybe some Dead by Daylight because they have a winter update too. And then I have so many Legos to do that I'm planning on doing then too. We're just going to have so much fun. So you guys should definitely
says come. Christmas like Dead by Daylight.
Well, dude, in DVD, the generators, you remember the generators, they are wrapped up with Christmas lights and they have Christmas presents that are like covered in blood around them and stuff. So Dead by Daylight absolutely gets into the festive season. Okay. This guy could not hit a skill check to save his life.
It was like 2 years ago at this point. She was like, download Dead by Daylight. I was like, all right. I was on this game for 15 minutes and I'm getting yelled at for not doing a generator or something. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Hard. I guess that's why they call it a skill check, because some people don't have the skill.
Yeah, you're good, dude. You're good, dude. I'm calling UPS, getting that Christmas present back in the mail.
No, but my Twitch stream handle is at Laney Byers. I'm Laney Byers everywhere. We're going to run through the socials anyway. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube at Laney Byers. And I can't wait for the subathon on Sunday. We love the stream community. Maybe I'll invite Noah to get some games in too. I don't know. I only have 12 hours. I don't know if I have time.
I don't know if I can squeeze it in my busy schedule on a Sunday. But what was I gonna say?
Plug the socials.
I was gonna tell everyone who's watching a funny story though. So I was shipping Laney's Christmas present out earlier this week, but a couple weeks ago went to AMC and got Laney the Mr. Cupcake 5 Nights at Freddy cup.
Yeah,
because she doesn't have any AMCs near her, so she asked me to get it. I was like, I'll pick it up.
I was like, I can't miss out on Mr. Cupcake. I wanted Mr. Cupcake at Halloween Horror Nights, but they didn't have anything like that there. So
Right.
this is a
But
big deal.
so I picked it up, and it had nothing to do with a Christmas present. I was just like, yeah, I'll get it for you. But I was like, I'll ship it out when I ship out your Christmas stuff. But it's kind of big, so I was like, well, I
Mr.
guess
Cupcake
I
was
need.
too big.
He was a little big, so I needed a bigger box. So my mom had this steam cleaner that she just bought, so I used the box that it came in. So now lady's getting a steam cleaner box on her doorstep. I think maybe
Hey.
tomorrow. And the box looks way bigger than her actual Christmas gift just because Mr. Cupcake is in there.
It's so funny.
And I was like, all right, I guess this is what we're gonna do. I made sure I told her that she did not get a steam cleaner for the holiday season.
Do we
season.
open if
I'm
you
not-
get what?
Go ahead.
If you get my gift to you before Sunday, which one of them will be there before Sunday, and if I get yours tomorrow, do we open them on stream?
On stream?
Yeah.
But I'm not. Nobody will see me on your stream. Is that if that's what you're talking about, like Sunday?
You don't have to be there.
But I don't want you. You gotta wait 2 days.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. But yeah.
Yeah. That's all I got to say.
Now we're just talking to each other as if we're not still recording the podcast.
We're just having a good time, guys. All right, listen, it's the holiday season. We're kicking back, having a good time. Again, this is the last episode before Christmas next week. Next week's episode will be on Saturday instead of Friday because Stranger Things Season 5 Volume 2 comes out on Christmas, so we're going to watch it and then review it for you guys. And it's going to be a good time. So be sure to go follow the podcast on Instagram, Twitter, not Twitter. We're not on Twitter. Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. Be sure to subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Apple and Spotify. You could follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Noah Nation Vlogs. And go check out my YouTube as well at Noah Nation Gaming. What? What are you doing?
Did you see me? Did you
No,
see
I
me?
saw you moving.
When you said to follow you on your socials, I went.
Dude, let me tell you, I'm not dedicated to the podcast, not a good friend.
Oh, you just wait till that present comes in. You'll be rethinking that not a good friend thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Evidently,
Yeah.
there's multiple coming in.
There is like one. Yeah, they don't need to know.
Okay.
Yeah, but there's multiple coming in. Yeah.
Well, it depends how good the gift is whether I'll share it on my Instagram story or not.
You better do an unboxing, like even if it's just sent to me, because I want to know your reaction on.
I could do that, but you got to do the same thing then.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fair. That's
We're
fair.
just talking out loud, I guess. Before
Merry
we
Christmas
wait, hold on.
to all.
All right, guys. Seriously, that's all we got. We're just having
Yeah.
fun at this point. But enjoy your Christmas. We'll talk to you before New Year's. Obviously, we'll see you guys next Saturday morning. So you guys will be able to ring in the weekend with us.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get too crazy on that Friday night because we're gonna be there on Saturday. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
all right, we got nothing else.
Merry Christmas, everyone. No matter what the reason is that you celebrate Christmas, I hope you have a very amazing and lovely Christmas. We love you. We can't wait to hang out with all of you within the next week and talk about Christmas things and hang out on Discord or in our streams or whatever. But Merry Christmas. I hope you enjoyed the Christmas episode.
Ho ho ho. Can't think of a good quote from Christmas Vacation right now. So
You should probably end it.
just
The ho 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 was it for me.
I'm out of here, guys.
We're
My
done.
sleigh is leaving the North Pole.
Mm.